Hello, welcome to another episode of Mind Colonies. Today, going to be working on the residence. I have not planned out a whole lot. I do have a rough idea of what I want, though. I'm gonna just come grab some of my blocks over here. Kind of my plan for this one is to combine what I did with the Forester and the tavern. Wanna find don't have to be the exact center. Right here about. I'm getting some audio issues. It's weird. There you go. Um, kind of the idea I'm going kind of playing with in my head is I want to have kind of a central platform. The central platform is gonna have one residence on it. Then off of that, I'm gonna have it build up some airships, just smaller airships off on the sides. Or actually, what I can do is turn it into a dead end kind of platform. Five, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I do really like these panels. And then what I'm gonna do is oh, the middle one's gonna be there. That'll be worked on. That will definitely be changed later on. But you can kind of see what I'm going for. I'm gonna be off of each one of these as it gets leveled up. I'll add one more mini airship residence. And I just kind of work on it from that. Uh, Oh, I'm gonna bring this out. Just two more blocks leave for the build up. I think this is gonna be kind of my base platform. I'm gonna work on just kind of decorating this a little bit, then I'll be back shortly. Alrighty, so I got kind of the basic shape of the platform done, as well as a little bit of decoration. Not much. Um, I decided I wanted to kind of leave these looking like they're just ready to be docked with, but it's blocked off. I decided I want to do these, kind of make them look like ramps, and when they're down, they look just like that. Little sticks connecting the airship to the main platform. Got like some couches and stuff. I'm gonna go ahead use the tagging tool to actually make them functional. But now it's on to actually making the tiny airship, which you don't want that, not that, that, and that. I'm not 100% sure how I want to actually have it look. I can't have it too wide. The most I can do is 5 blocks wide, which I think this is 8 or 9. Now that's 11 blocks wide. This is 7. How about this? That's 7. So it'll be like a mini version of this, but enclosed. Um, and because it's gonna be basically a tiny airship, they don't all have to look identical. They're gonna be more or less the same, but they will have some small variations. Like I might do 1 or 2 of them a little bit lower or higher. This one I think I'm gonna do some of the darker, the spruce wood on. Usually with the uh residences in mine colonies, it's just like one house or something that gets bigger and bigger rather than 5 small houses, which is what's kind of making me struggle to think of how I want to do this. Because I can't go out any more than this. I don't need to do the white beds. Can actually have some color variance with the beds. Nine. Oh, there. Boom, 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 boom. Uh, I've, I don't like this bottom side. It's nothing big, nothing fancy. Gonna go ahead, add some actual bits and bobs to it. One torch is enough for it, luckily. It's nothing fancy, but it gets the job done. You need to go ahead, carpet everything up. Now, in my main Mine Colonies server or playthrough, I'm using the Magnum torch, so I don't have to worry about carpets. But I know most people probably won't be using it. As for interior lighting, a single lantern. Now I need glass. I might borrow the glass I used on this. I actually really like that. And now I'm gonna get a couple just test blocks. Not stone. Pretty sure I want to do that one. Kind of test out designs for something to look like a steering wheel. Yeah, I kind of like that. Um, this kind of gives a good idea of what kind of my brain's creativity is like. Just trial and error. I realized I haven't really looked at anything at night. And it actually looks really nice. I like it. Well, so I think that's it for the first airship. I'm gonna make so one or two balloons to hold up the platform. Then I will be back once I have the balloons done. Alrighty, I have the level 1 completed now. For the balloons, I went ahead, did 2 of the large ones, then 1 small. I went ahead, added just a single colony banner. I decided I didn't want to do any sort of sign. I need to fix that. However, I may go about adding a unique banner to each of the airships, or actually just oh, I can't do that because it will be going out too far. Um, I can do that. No. So I went ahead, did the 2 large, 1 small balloon. Tier 2, I'm going to be connecting them up, probably. I went ahead, added the tags to this. The sit outside tags, then on the inside I added a sit inside tag. Oh. Went ahead, added these tiny little arches over each of the docking stations. And just, I made sure there's no spot mobs can spawn, even on the inside of the balloons. Oh. So that's the tier 1 done. I'm going to quickly do the tier 2, and I'll catch you guys when that's finished. Alright, I went ahead, I added another small ship, including another bed. Ooh, I just noticed that. I'm gonna leave that. They're vent holes. The bed's different color, as you can see. Out here I added a little barrel, little table here with a flower pot, and that's actually a bell and an invisible item frame. Same over here, I added barrel, couple bells. That's pretty much all I did for this one. Yeah, that's all I'm gonna do for this one. I don't want them, I don't want people to struggle too much with making them, because I've played a lot of mine colonies. I know what it's like to constantly grind for a bunch of different materials, and I know bells are expensive in terms of iron. So that's to where I'm at now. Um, tag tool should be done. Yep. Scan tool. I did have to expand the residence out just a little bit. Because originally it did not fit that. That is spelt wrong. I spelled wrong in the actual file too. Fundamentals. Residence. Got it. There are a lot of residences default. That I did not know about. Did I just not move them over? Yeah. Oh yeah, I just didn't move it over yet. So now I'm gonna get to work on residence number 3. It's gonna be on this opposite end, and I'll be back once that's done. Alrighty, I have level 4 done. One difference that was actually on level 3 as well is this lectern. I went ahead, added one more airship, kind of up in the sky. You go up this ladder, got a little cable going on it. At the top, you just have your bed in it, and a little just hatch kind of out back, I guess. Opening. Cannot get up top, but that's what I added. I also took out the torches down here, replaced them with some framed fog lights in the ground. And that, actually, I need to add some banners to this one. I do banners on the sides instead of on the front and back. So that's tier number 4 done. And I will get back with tier number 5 and the final tier for the residence. Okay, I have the residence number level 5 done. Didn't do it anything down here really, but up here I went for like a little mobile home kind of vibe, like camper home. Got kind of a larger blimp looking up here. Then interior, not much. Like I said, kind of went with a camper home vibe. The outside, I kind of almost entirely just slabs. Then I actually put some copper chains in. I realize I haven't used a whole lot of copper in this. I've used some, but not really. But yeah, that's the level 5 done. Then I also decided to come over here, save the 2 lower blimps or airships, as in the file they're called personal airship. Just a little space on the inside for decoration. I got a docked and an undocked variant. Just thought that'd be a nice little addition. But that's all saved up. Now I'm gonna come over here. Add that to the level 1 residence. I'll space that out just a little bit. Go ahead, add the ropes to it. The next episode probably gonna be working on some of the more infrastructure items. Like some pathways and platforms and everything like that. But as for this episode, ooh, that looks pretty nice from the top. Can definitely tell the difference between the levels. Can't really tell the difference between these 2 levels, but you can still tell that that's not there on the mini map or the full map. But I'm gonna go ahead and call this episode there. That was the residence. I'm probably gonna be making another residence in the future. But you guys have a good one. Bye bye.